What's up, everybody? We are live. Welcome to the life and times of Tyrone Wilson. I'm joined by the lovely Lex Royal, and we're going to talk Ready to Love Detroit, Episode 5, Soul Train and Soulmates. Lex,
Hey
you
y'all, it's
got
your
it?
girl Lex Royal here. Sorry, it's another day. Tuesdays is my day off. I ain't gonna lie, and it's so hard to get me out my bonnet after 3 o'clock. But I promise I'm gonna work harder next week.
It's all good. I'm actually trying a new setup uh, tonight, so let's see how this works.
Good.
How's everybody doing? Be sure to like and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave comments. It's good to see you. To go to Africa, always a big supporter. Thank you so much,
Yes, thank
everyone
you.
that's out there. We're gonna have some fun.
Hey
Uh,
y'all.
what do you
Mm-hmm.
think? What do y'all think about the show so far? What do you think? What do you think, Lex, about the show and like the last episode?
I am enjoying Detroit. I
Yeah.
really am enjoying it. And when I tell you, like, it's on some serious shit. Like, you know how usually you could watch TV and you on the phone scrolling and watching TV.
Mm-hmm.
Like now I put my phone down.
Oh, okay.
Before I was doing a little bit of both because you think you take in everything at that moment.
Mhm.
But now I'm like, nah, I'm gonna give this my full attention. So I'm gonna keep saying it. Like shout out to to the producers, production team. I think they actually heard. I don't know, and I hate to say it because I was looking through some old pictures the other day, right, with me and like the Philly cast and stuff. And there were
Uh,
certain members of the Philly cast that I really did like and enjoy. You know what I mean? It's nothing against them personally, but one, we know they did Philly dirty, but I can't tell if they did Philly dirty or if Philly did themselves dirty, on how things were handled. But it already passed. We gonna leave it where it's at. All I know is they came with it for Detroit. I don't know if they were listening to what the people were saying in the group. Don't eliminate on the first date. Find this, find that. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because the group is still complaining and they still picking shit apart, but they did their thing with this. Like it's giving me season 1 and 2 energy, and I'm loving it. So
yeah,
that's where I'm at.
I gotta agree. It's been a really good show so far. I feel like they did a really good job casting. I feel like there's enough there's enough people with reasonable personalities on there. So, it's hard to predict like any type of issues or anything because it seemed like anything that may have been drama is nothing. Like things
Hmm.
that would have been an issue for previous casts, like women hating on each other, is not even happening right now. And matter of fact, like some of the stuff look kind of odd because you think it would be an uncomfortable situation, but it's not. They be hugging up on each other and supporting each other and all that.
You
Um,
know,
mhm,
what they said, right? It was funny because I don't really know what they were referring to, but at the watch party, they said it. They said, listen, there was some drama at first. You might see some drama on the TV, but we're all good now. We're all friends. Everything is done,
mhm.
So shout out to them for that and working through it, But at the same time, I'm not going to lie. I kind of feel like everybody has their own lane, right? And a lot of people don't realize that there are different levels to people and dating and just everything. You know what I'm saying? Like even like Dominique, right? Give you an
Yeah,
example. Like
yeah.
Dominique, Christina is a and no disrespect, but Christina is a cheaper version of Dominique to
Oh,
Seth. You know what I mean?
Uh,
I don't know what word to use, but it's not a disrespect, but it is the same thing. So take for instance, if a man couldn't afford Dominique, right? Because from my understanding, she was with the ballers, right? So if you can't afford Dominique, then you get with Christina. You know, you almost get the same type of thing, but she just ain't at the level of the ballers of that Dominique had. You know what I mean? So now she want her $300 massage and she might want to go to expensive steakhouses, but it's totally different than what you would have had to attain for Dominique. You see what I'm saying? So it's not like a diss. I'm not dissing her. I'm just saying that it's different levels. So, you know, to me, it feel like they just did the whole graph. It's like, okay, you want somebody to be a housewife, then you got what was the nurse's name? What was the nurse's name that did the
was it Nicole Shannon?
no Nicole Shannon Shannon?
Shannon?
Yeah, Shannon,
Shannon.
right? So you have Shannon, but then after Shannon, you'd have said, okay, well, give me a little bit of house, but give me a little bit of independence. So then you bring in Ashante and you bring in Ashley. You know what I'm saying? And then if you want to do somebody where it's like she kind of bougie, but she still seen down to earth, which will be compared to Dominique, but she still got a different type of swag than you got Lauren. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got their own little lane. So there's really no reason for anybody to really argue each other because there's nobody that is actually equal to. I think the only two that I might think might be really, really close together is Ashanti and Ashley. Them the Oops, sorry. They're the only ones that I see that can really, really, you know what I mean? And then as far as the men now, I think everybody kind of still had their category as well. I think like maybe Devin, Vince, and Steve might be close to the same, but they still different in personality wise. You know what I'm saying? Because you got Steve that look like he got a little swag. You got Vince, which is the comedian, and then you have Devin, which is like the kind of nerdy, kind of just chill young boy. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you know, compared to all of that, there's no reason for nobody to really beef.
Yeah. What up, Fernando?
What's up,
Good to see
family? What's
you,
up,
man. Good to
audience?
see you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we talking about how we feel about the show as a whole, and Dominique and Christina came up about how they may be a little bit different. But I spent some time today watching all the old clips, um, and a couple things hit me. The
Yeah,
very like one, like if you were talking about Dominique, like she's experienced high finance in that lifestyle, essentially her entire adult life, right? And then I was like, I'm sure Dominique can spot money, right?
Right.
And she could be a little bit more calm and reserved about it, but she'll know it when she sees it. But then if you go back to the very first episode, it just so happened that Dominique and Bello ended up there together. And the first words we hear out of Dominique is, "What do you do for a living?" So off the rip, she knows that the very first person she meets is a real estate developer, which in turn, which is kind of funny because they started episode one with them speaking, and then the end of episode five, now he's trying to find a spot for her business.
Mm-hmm. Another one I noticed. So you see how she talked to Devin on the first episode, right? Or second on the
Mhm.
second episode, she got cool with Devin, right? And then remember, Devin, the one that sent Christina the $180 because he might got it like that, and she's still messing with Devin, Dominique. So she might still spot money in that avenue too.
Yeah. But like I said, because, like I said, her entire adult life may have been, in that lifestyle, that she don't have to approach it, a certain way.
I
right.
mean, she approached
And
it the smart way. It seemed like because
yeah,
she's showing the wife qualities.
yeah, and you never know. Like she might even be tired of it, you know? She
Hey, to
might even be
what?
tired of it.
Who tired of?
Because like she didn't seem to have good experiences from the men, that were in that lifestyle. And as we know, sometimes when people got it like that, they don't be the most faithful people in the world. And I don't know their backstory.
We gonna be for real. We gonna be for real here, right? One thing that you already know when it come with that money, you already know what come with the lifestyle.
Hmm.
So it doesn't even matter. Like once you have it set up in your mind that that's where you at, you already know the bumps and the bruises going to come along with it. You just want to make sure that instead of crying in a Honda, you crying in your Bentley or whatever the case may be. And you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. So
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no the only thing when you get tired of it, like say to be honest, I'm giving up secrets now, but like say you achieve the money, right? Like you know how you get a baller and say you get a divorce and you get half the bag or you get some sort of financial security, right?
Mm,
So then now you be like, you know what? I'm just going to date a regular dude right now because you already got the money from the other one. You know what I mean? So you might take a little break and just be like, okay, but then you still going to want to go to the certain places and do certain things. So eventually that's going to burn out too when you're going to double back. But now your hand is a little different because now you don't got to take everything you took the first time because now you got a little bit of bread that you're sitting on. But. So she don't really have to play the game that Christina is playing because in Jamaica we say her bread butter, meaning that she good. You know what I mean? So she can
yeah.
she can go ahead and play the easy game. And for real, a real player to the game. That's one way that you know the real from the fake. The real ones about the money don't never have to come in hot like Christina. Them the ones that learned about the money through Instagram and shit and be like, oh, your value, you should be having a guy take you to the steakhouse and you need to have a guy giving you this and he should be buying you this and buying you that from the sprinkle girl and stuff like that. So now you start feeling yourself. You be like, oh well, you need to do, but the ones that really is about the bread, you ain't even got to talk about it.
Hmm.
And the crazy thing is, they understood the game, right? If you spend a little bit of effort on a guy, he'll give you so much more. But instead, he had his hands out the whole time, just give me, give me, give me. And you're like, okay, ATM, out of here. But when they put a little bit of effort and actually try, or the guy reciprocates and tell me to go above and beyond because he's showing love back. You feel me?
Right. The ones that don't get the time is the ones that don't really have a value. So she
Hmm.
already know that. She know that she don't really have nothing to offer. She knows she ain't gonna be able to can do the spread like the cooking of the this and the that. She knows she ain't got it. So she wanna get it up ahead of time because she ain't gonna be able to earn it. I'm just saying, like, I mean, it's a game. It's a game, and it just all depends on where you got your schooling from.
Either you went to class or you got class.
Hmm.
Yeah. So we're gonna get into all that, y'all. We're gonna get into all that. Let's run down this episode, right? We start off at Aretha Franklin's house with the fellas.
I didn't
And
like that.
you didn't like it?
I didn't like that part. No, I thought it was a shameless plug that they could have done better. They should have actually done something at the house. What you did was you called them in there. They were all confused. You talked to them outside and made it seem like the party was going to happen at the house. So they should walk through it. They walked through it and then boom, now they on the street at a club going inside. Like what? The women didn't even get to see Aretha house. Like what are we talking about here? Come on, set that up differently.
Yeah. Um, for her being a legend, like I can understand, Chris's reaction to seeing the stove and everything, but I think it was a bit much to be in Aretha's house, you know.
They could have just did it better. Why they didn't
Yeah.
had a meet there or something? You know what I'm saying? Like there could have been they could have did it this differently.
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, and I hope this don't sound wrong, but the fact that a woman weren't there at Aretha Franklin's house was kind of weird to me. Like, I would think the woman, well, I was going to be there more than anything. So,
More than anything, yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just weird. It gave weird, but one thing I could say, I think they trying to big up Detroit and put everything on the
Mm,
map and put everything out there. So that's fine. They should have just handled it different. Like that whole house, it could have been in the beginning, it could have been at the end, something, put it somewhere else.
I mean, I'd rather have been a date in the house or a group date in the house than that little run through they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah. So they move from the house. Tommy lets them know that they're about to have a little 70s dance party. And I think the party was nice. You know what I mean? It was another session where you get everybody together, but in those sessions, you can't hide. You know what I mean? So I always like, especially in the group sessions, I always like to peep who talking to who in the background and how many times they be talking to each other in the background, because that's, to me, that's where the real relationships are. Forget what they're saying in the interviews at the beginning. You know what I mean? You see the people cuddled up in public in front of everybody else. Yeah, that's how you know.
That's a
I
story
like.
not being told. So not being highlighted.
Because everybody can see you, like you have no choice but to either stake your claim or choose or what have you.
Now I look at that, or when they look behind their shoulders, trying to see their boo, who they talking to. In the background, they be like in the camera and shit.
Yes. So at that point, when I see that jealousy start to creep in, then I'm like, okay, this relationship don't win. Like they said, don't bend to another level. You know what I
You're gonna
mean?
see it. You're gonna see this episode.
Yeah, this was such a good episode.
Another thing that's
I'm saying.
crazy is that I always try to figure out what episode would a couple may have smashed.
So you think somebody smashed already?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not giving that. I'm not getting that. But I'm a woman, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think what are they? What, maybe 6-7 days by now? Maybe in the first week or two right now. Enough to be on the phone for hours, 4 hours. That's a that's a half a work day.
Yeah.
I
I get paid.
don't think nobody did. Let me see. It's
That's a
so
half
hard for me.
that's a half a work day. So
Talking.
I if I had to bet, I'd say there might be one. There might be one. Like, I know that look,
The energy. The energy they brought to the table.
It might be one.
Who you saying?
I don't know. It's too early. I don't want to say no names just yet. I'll put it in the notes.
I don't think nobody
So
did. I just think they did a little dry grinding.
That was at the party. They was dancing.
Yeah, they just did a little dry grinding and stuff. Like, that is bulge.
Yeah, so the party looked live. You know what I mean? Like,
It looked like they all had a very good time.
Like you would have had a blast. And see
the background?
See the background? They're doing podcasts together now.
Yo, when I say that boy don't miss.
Who's that?
So
so
here's some shots, right? I think this was Christina and Chris. Can't really tell if they dancing together or not. In the background, you can see who that? Cardi and Donnah. Right there.
Who in front of Dominique? Can you tell? Blue pants?
Bello.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Bello.
No.
Over here.
Okay.
No, Bello right there.
Right there. Bello in the middle. Yeah, that ain't
Bello.
Bello.
Maybe Devin.
True. Yeah.
So the other thing is you could see like Steve and Vince just in the back chilling, not really chopping it up with nobody, but that's Ashanti. That's Ashanti right there behind Lauren. Right? Again, they just look like they're having fun. So these are just more looks. that I was able to capture. I don't know if y'all caught it, but they actually blurred. You know what? Ain't no need to talk about that. Not that I was looking, but
Nah, what they blurred out.
they blurred Christina's crotch area.
Yo, one day, I think on the episode before this one, when somebody sat down, you seen her crotch. Like they sat down on one of them dresses and you see straight up on her hoo-ha.
Yeah.
So don't be blurring now.
Yeah. So these are just some looks, right? Who's this? Ashley and Steve. It wasn't really much there. That was quick. Cardi and Channing. That was quick. Nicole and Ed. Like she'd be really getting emotional about Ed. You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing that I'm not really feeling is how the women always seem to be the extra. They're going out extra. Like they never,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know if it's just, that's one thing that I don't know about y'all process. Like
Mm-hmm.
if it's production pushing the women to come outside of their self because they're afraid of elimination, or if that's just them. But to me, I just don't like it.
Mm-hmm. I like this. I like this combo with Vince and Donnah.
Mm-hmm.
Like even right there in my notes, I was like, I think it's something there. They seem to like each other.
But people that like her
On
are
the
happy
show.
that it shows a good side of her.
Yeah. But Tommy had to come and break that up
Let me
and
see
let
if I can.
everybody know that somebody going home.
I'm gonna see if I can find a cricket sound effect. Hold on.
They like each other, man. Like, ain't that the point? Ain't that the point of the show? Ready to Love is feeding a connection that's working.
And you get to see the start of different connections. And then you were like, will it still last 2-3 weeks later?
I thought that was the point.
Hold on, let me see.
You about to play a cricket.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it. Let me make sure I ain't missing nothing. Yeah, we got Christina Bello. So like I said it last week, man. Bello, he be trying to play the field, man. We see you, Bello. I see you.
You know what? I didn't see it at first, but I see it now. I saw it at the party and I didn't like it. I didn't like how he treated Dominique. But I don't know if he was getting there, so I'll wait.
Yeah, I told you when he walked into Dominique's house and saw Christina there, he looked like a married man that got caught.
I don't know about that.
There's history.
Huh?
I say either it's history or they just really got a connection.
I don't know about that, but
And then you see them together at this party on multiple occasions.
then you see everybody.
Huh?
You see everybody with everybody. I think they did a really good job of mingling and stuff. But I could be wrong, but let's go.
They did. I got some shots. Everybody with everybody.
Like it was a long date and entertaining the entire time. It had so much to show throughout the date. So they did really good with that party.
Yeah.
So
I would say that.
To go to Africa, said Bello said that he paid for Christina's massage on a podcast, but let me find the crickets again. Hold on.
Still nothing?
I don't believe it. I don't want to hear it. I don't believe it. If he did it out of shame. So you can keep that.
Shame.
No.
So,
Yeah,
what if
like
it's nothing? What if it's nothing to him? What if that $300 a little minor investment?
Yeah.
You know what? Because I feel like do it on screen. Then why you gonna wait till behind the scenes everything? Yeah, I mean, put your money where your mouth is. You know, she is like it's almost like she kind of baited him, like that same bait that they use, like when you don't want to sleep with a girl, and she be like, "Oh, you must be gay." You know what I mean? Like that kind of bait, like, "Oh, you must ain't really got it like that." This is and like, come on, man. If he
Yo,
wanted to do it, he should have done.
might have been editing, yo. Mind you, they're trying to drive a narrative. So if it's truly paid for right there, right in front of her, it's just that they didn't show it to you. That's why you didn't see it.
Uh-huh.
No, but guess what? It wasn't. It had to have been, and it had to have been right because remember she went back to Tommy and told Tommy about it.
Uh-huh.
So she complained about it too. So it wasn't like it was just a one-sided thing at the party. She went right back to Tommy and told.
Yeah. So yeah, apparently there's some talking going on with the castmates and the podcast and stuff, and some extra info that's coming out. I guess they're allowed to talk about what already happened on
I
the
don't
show.
like
So I
it.
don't. Yeah.
I don't like it. It's too much. I don't know if it's a Detroit thing, but to me, I just think they just doing too much. Like it's like you on the TV at the same time talking about that's almost as bad as people used to run in a group and be defending everything in the group. Like let us just watch it, process it, and then at the end, you do your proper interviews like everybody. But now y'all done talked about everything. We don't even need no interviews afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah. So I
So it's
think
like,
uh-huh.
yeah, go ahead.
No, no, I was saying I like it because everybody's, you know, still being flirtatious with everybody.
Mm.
Like right here.
Hey, everybody in the chat. I finally got to see the chat.
Oh.
I'm gonna give him that Jamie Foxx intro. Please
Yeah.
use my hands.
Yeah. What y'all think of the party so far and the conversations before we talk about uh this Vince and Lauren conversation?
The party was really good. I just want to know, did casting provide outfits or did they have their own outfit? Because it's
Uh
almost too good, like as if somebody supplied it.
yeah, it was real good. I noticed that too. Like it all fit them. I was like, dang, they had platform shoes and shit in the closet.
Yeah, like you just had all this shit laying around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
And for the most part, people look unique. Like not
Yeah.
everybody look the same.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah. But you know what
yeah.
it gave me too? I don't know if y'all remember. I don't know if y'all watched it, but it was like the Houston season had like a masquerade party that it
Mm-hmm.
kind of it kind of threw us through a loop too when that joint
Mm-hmm.
came out. So this gave me that same kind of feeling. So that was
Yeah.
nice.
That if I recall that right, that shit looks sexy as hell.
Yes, it was deep. It was dope.
It was inside like a big like white a mansion or something, big place.
It was, but it was
Yeah.
like just how they came with it with their dresses and the
Uh-huh.
mask and all that stuff. It was really, really nice.
Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. To go to Africa, we started something? I did see that hug though. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. So I think this was a good moment right here. We about to talk about Vince showed to be a stand-up guy, man. You know, he took it. He went to her instead of her having to come to him. Um, he said he wanted to humble himself and apologize in public, not in private, which is never easy. And he said that would be weak. And I think he did a good job. You know what I mean?
Well, technically, two people together is not public. Because I feel like if you were with in front of all the men and you said it, then it should have been pulling everybody to the center, like we all in the center and we kind of do it.
Mhm.
I still like appreciate the apology, but it really wasn't public because it's just them two. So you embarrass me in front of the people, then, but then you apologize to me when it's just me and you. So it's technically the same thing as being on the phone. The only thing is that I'm looking in your face so I could see the sincerity in your face. And I do think he's sincere, but it's still not public. And to be honest with you, I don't know if this would have affected me like how she was. I guess it really just depends on how the people talk. You know what I mean? Like if a person used the N word, guaranteed he's calling a woman a B word. So if they sit in there N word, N word, N word to each other, they're gonna use the B word. Even if it's not personal, a personal attack on the female, it's gonna be used. So I just feel like it's one of them thing. Like if that's how they talk, getting bent out of shape. Like it's like, I don't really know. But that's just me. That's why I don't accept it. I don't like the N word. I don't like the B word, and we just keep it
Mhm.
cool and keep it respectful. But
Mhm.
for people who do use one, they usually utilize both of them. So then you have to give it grace because you accept one, so you can't take one without the other.
Yeah, I feel you. Um, if we're gonna go backwards, um, her accepting it, I made a note. It's probably just her apology acceptance style, which I think is important to understand in relationships. I did have other questions about it being public and what did public mean to him, right? So I don't think he said it in a group setting, with all of the fellas, right? I feel like it might have been just a couple, and then those couple of people that heard it ended up pillow talking. But clearly, because it came up and everybody knows about it, once they see them talking, they clearly know why they're talking. They're all in the room. We saw them, we saw all the people in the background. And then my other question that I had about this was, how did Vince know that he knew? Was it because of the date
Somebody
that the
said it.
B
Yeah,
word, that the
remember
B word came up in the elimination? Was it the elimination date?
Mm-hmm.
that or Christina? Remember Christina approached him too.
Let's do
Yeah,
elimination.
It came up eliminated. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. You just ended up not going home.
yeah, yeah. So it was an elimination date. Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It just kind of gave me weird things because I felt like out of everybody to call a B, you call Lauren a B. Like I ain't really see that. Like, yeah, I think she was pretty cool. One of the nicest people that's on here. So if
True.
anybody, somebody else would have got called to be, not her. And even when she heard it, she was like, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't
Yeah.
really, so I don't know. I gotta kind of think like, I don't know, production. Like, are we trying to create a villain here?
Yeah.
Like you,
Um, no, go ahead.
like you
Go ahead.
said, how if the guy said the N word, he may say the B word too. And for somebody to say it, they may not mean it in a negative connotation. They just saying they're talking about a female and say, "Yo, that crazy," but
Right.
not the
That's
way.
what I said.
But,
I didn't say it was negative, but that's what I said. If you use one, you're going to use the other.
but
Mhm.
unfortunately, like I understand it being taken in a negative way, and then you shouldn't say it in the first place. But now you're ever talking about it, you got to apologize. And in that setting, you say public. It's on TV, it's on the screen, so yeah, the public gonna see it. But in that moment, I agree with y'all. More people should have been around. The men should have been around to hear him say it, and for her to get that respect in front of everybody.
Right. Okay, so
True.
in the comments, I don't even understand it's a thing. We all are grown here, so I'm going to go ahead and address it. We all are grown here, and yes, Paul is usually a staple here, but
Mhm.
we giving Paul some time. I don't really know what he's taking care of at the moment, but he cannot be with us at this moment. If you care, just send out some prayers, and we'll see him next time. I'm sure he'll show up eventually.
Yeah. Yeah. He could take all the time he need. You know.
Shout out my man Paul.
Yeah.
Sorry that y'all stuck with me and Fernando right now. You know what I'm saying? Sorry the chopped liver.
I
Chopped
didn't
liver
see.
gotta, sorry the chopped liver is here.
Yeah, we gotta deliver. Yo, we gotta deliver.
Yeah.
But that is nice that y'all are concerned. So we appreciate you guys.
For sure. For sure. Oh man. My other note was Lauren's audio was bad.
Orange
When she
audio,
was
okay.
if you listen to the audio, you can hear her explaining how she feels about Vince. But you could hear her make like three separate comments. It's three separate sentences that sound like they're from three separate conversations. And it's really weird because it starts off with her, in the back room doing her little back room audio, but then they cut away, but you can still hear her talking. And I was like, nah, that don't sound right. It don't sound like she said it like that. But yeah.
You think they chopped it up?
Yeah. I think they did. We good on the Vince and Lauren situation?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Lauren took it well, and she didn't go off on him. So
yeah, so some of these screenshots, like I was telling y'all, I really just wanted to show y'all the different looks, to show y'all the folks that's talking with each other. In the background, we see Ed and Donnah right now, so that's cool. I don't think it was much here from this conversation with Cardi and Dominique. Just some little flirtation. What do you want to call it? Some flirtation, banter.
talking in her ear.
I think this was just to get his hairstyle on TV.
Yeah. He was rocking it. We got Ashanti and Darius about talking on the phone but not spending time together. But he's saying the vibe growing stronger. So we're gonna see where this goes.
I wasn't feeling it.
Huh?
I'm not feeling them two. I'm more feeling him and Ashley.
I'm not feeling him and Ashley.
Wow, really?
Nah.
How can you not feel them and they color coordinated?
Listen, I don't. You know what? I'm not gonna be a pessimist about it.
I'll talk about it. I'm gonna tell you, like, it's funny, right? Because Darius could go either way, right? It's either he gonna need a chick that's on his arm that gives the same thing that he does. The only thing is I don't know if that's exactly what he wants. He seemed like that's what he want, but then his ego might be he didn't give me nothing to go off of, but it might be the thing where you like the younger girl, where it kind of look up to you and she kind of on all over you. And I think Ashley feels that. Ashanti, to me, she seemed cool, but she seemed a little bit more feisty. Like she gonna give a little bit more kickback. Like she might ride with it at first, but then eventually she gonna be like, it's gonna be a problem. So, I don't know. If he ain't picking one of the other girls like Lauren or Dominique, then his best bet would be going with Ashley. But for real, I think him and Ashley are already locked in. And I think he just playing the game that he gotta play right now. Talk to everybody, stay cool with everybody and all of that.
Okay. Yeah, I support it. If they with it, I'm with it.
But why you don't think him and Ashley are good? Get that male perspective.
Um, I don't want to say not negative. You know what I
Oh,
mean? Like they might have a real good thing going. You know, she just kind of showing some signs, of insecurity right now. But that may be due to him. That may be due to the process. You know what I mean? So, I'll give it some grace.
Yeah, I didn't really see insecurity, but I do feel like she is watching because I think that she is falling, and I think that he giving her stuff, but then he's still playing that field. I think this is the time that we kind of see women start to get territorial. I gotta go to the comment.
Yeah, I mean, there's some things that we see later, but it's still some mixed signals, right? I think we'll get to it, but I think we see her with his jacket on, but then he kissed her hand instead of kissing her. We'll see. We'll get there. We gonna get there. Where we at right now? We still with the looks, right? We had the Chris and Christina talk. Yeah.
Chris and Christina.
Chris and Christina. They talked about past hurdles. She felt men weren't meeting her expectations. What did I say? That seems to be her vetting process. Still talking about money and the fact that he just heard that she had the massage combo with 3 other dudes, and he said that felt weird to him. Man, yeah. So basically, he asked her about past hurdles in relationships, and she talked about men not meeting expectations. So that's where that went.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
That one was real quick,
And
That
it's
was real
out of
quick.
here. Let's talk about something constructive.
Clearly, we have an opinion right now. It's cool.
I'm just over it. I'm just over it. Over her, and the whole thing. Just
her approach is off-putting to you.
Yeah, it's just like I ain't even. I just let's go to something else.
Okay, yeah, we could do that.
I don't want to sound, then they're gonna be like, let's hang out.
Okay, we could do this. Where we at?
Oh wait,
Bello.
can we
Dominique and
say that
Bello.
one to last? Let's talk about the atheists. Can we do that one first? I don't know if you had an order.
It was
Is it an
soon.
order? All right,
It's
we can
later
go.
on. Yeah, it's order in
Okay,
of the
all right,
show.
that's fine. Yep, okay, we'll do this then.
Yeah.
Let me go in. All right, play roll clip.
Yeah, she was saying that he wasn't paying much attention to her.
Yeah, he was acting real funny, right? And it doesn't make sense. Something is missing here, right? Because when we last seen him, he was off put with whatever Christina was talking about. They were in their house, everything was all fine, and then you get to this party, and now you treating her like she chopped liver. Like what? Like what do you know what I'm saying? And then I mean, it could be the thing where he want to spread himself around and he don't get eliminated,
Mm-hmm.
but to me, he fell back too hard. Like he fell way back, and I felt like now she pulling at him and stuff, and I didn't really appreciate that. My feelings got involved when I seen that because I'm like, damn, bruh, like she done cooked your food for you and all of that other stuff, and then now you want to be acting like this, like
Yeah. It felt weird because it just felt like it was bad, and then it just escalated. It escalated out of nowhere to they talking about each other being perfect. She said, what did she say?
She was
She says,
complimenting him.
I love it here, and he says she's perfect.
Nah, there's some stuff missing in that context. I can't even really remember, but it was kind of like he was like, even with this hair on or something like that, something goofy. So she basically like it was like she trying to flirt, she trying to make him feel some type of way, and he just got goofy. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, I got turned off here. He's starting to give me the ick because that was corny. Like, you trying to be a player and you don't have player material, you ain't got it in you, and it's just you. No, mm-mm. It's funny. It's one thing, I ain't gonna lie, it's a good thing though. Like, when you are a corny dude, you should be paid. So at least that way, you'll get something.
Do you think he was giving her space?
Nah, I think that he was no, I think he was acting the ass. Like, he fell back over something. Something happened. We missed something. So I don't know if it was a conversation. I don't know if him and Christina got nasty. I don't know. Something happened where now he falling back. Like, a lot of women, we don't really notice when a man fall back. Like, you dating somebody and the guy kind of fall back a little bit, and then it seems like now you doing all the pulling and everything. That's what this is happening right here. We just see it in front of our eyes, and we don't know why he fell back because there was no context of it. Because the last thing we seen, she cooked his meal. He was feeling special. Everybody know that he was the top. And then Christina turned him off with the massage talk, the money talk, and then boom, now we here. So what happened while you fell back?
Um, I could throw something out there.
Go
Maybe
ahead.
he hearing Devin call her his boo.
Nah. Devin, unless he is fragile, Devin can't even compare. You can't compete where you don't compare. Like, it's no. She didn't make, and then you know why too? It would have been different if this was a different event. If it was a different event and she felt some type of way, but she literally cooked the food that you wanted. She met you with the door. She met you at the door with the drink and the kiss and the this and the other, and she let it be known, and everybody knew about it. Everybody spoke about it. She said he already had his shot already. That already mean that she took his shot to the door. You know what I mean? They already knew they was down there, whatever the case may be. They already showed that he was like, damn, you could have cooked sushi or some crazy whatever he said. You know what I mean? So everybody already knew where she had put this man at. So for him to turn around and feel some type of way about Devin now, he would have had to have been a fool and as fake as the color and this stuff.
But we see her flirt with just about everybody.
Don't matter. That's a part of the game. You got to do that. That's a part of the game. You got to keep solid. You got to make everybody think that there's a whoop-de-woo. You know what I'm saying? But she already wrote that thing in stone. Them oxtails, even though they looked undercooked, it was already in stone.
Was it though?
Was what? If they was Jamaican oxtails, they was
No,
undercooked.
no, no. I meant, was it in stone?
Yeah, that was
I
in.
didn't see it. I didn't see it.
You heard Devin said it.
I
Christina said everybody said it. How you the only person
I
that's
ain't
not?
believe it. I ain't believe it. How about that? I ain't believe it.
You about as bad as my gator. I don't be wanting to believe it neither.
I'm I, I'm up there like her and Bello. I don't know.
So you
I
think
don't
her
know.
and Devin? That's what you telling me?
I'm
More
just
than her and
saying.
Bello.
I'm just saying. I know what they was portraying to us on screen, but I wasn't trusting it that much.
Shit. If Devin got a chance, then that means Cardi got a chance.
I mean, Cardi named it too.
No, no, no. I meant Bello. The way that she was going at Bello. Like I just didn't, you know, I didn't believe it. But that's just me.
But you're not giving, you being real mum's the word. Like, you sound like you got the script back there and you don't want to tell us what's going on.
Listen, all I know is what I'm seeing on camera.
But you're not saying nothing. You seeing something about everybody and you holding it back.
No, I felt like I was being honest. You said it was
No,
written in
I
stone,
asked
and
you.
I'm
I
saying
asked
I
you
didn't
about.
believe it.
I asked you about Ashley and Darius. I don't want to say nothing. I asked you about somebody. I don't want to be negative. I'm asking you about this now. You still don't want to say nothing.
No, explained the whole Ashley thing, saying there's a little bit of insecurities there.
Okay.
But I'm being optimistic. If they with it, I'm with it.
Okay, so then what you see with this one then? What's wrong with her and Bello?
I just didn't believe that she liked Bello as much as she was saying.
So why she cook his meal? No answer. Okay, crickets.
Ashley
Okay.
point out.
Listen.
Huh?
Sometimes it don't take much to put a plate of food together.
We talking about oxtails here. First of all, I don't know if you ever brought an oxtail, but oxtail is not something that you just pick up at the supermarket for $2.
I noticed.
Right?
I
But then
noticed.
at the same time, so what about her greeting at the door with him? None of that, all of that was different. So, I mean, how many things have to fall in your lap? Because remember, you had everybody that was there noticed it. Why? What you seeing? We need to see what you seeing that we missed.
I don't know. I don't see it. I just don't see it.
But you seen her and Devin.
The way that she could move effortlessly from conversation to conversation with all the different guys and being flirtatious, and multiple guys feel like they have a chance.
Oh, so you just don't know the presence of a boss.
I just
Okay.
don't see it.
Got you. You just all right. She just a boss. That's all.
Listen, if that's how you want to explain it, cool.
She moving like water. She's smooth with it. Ain't nothing wrong. She an OG.
Oh, and everybody like it, yo. Everybody like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's doing a good job, yo. Like I'm impressed. I'm thoroughly impressed. And just the fact that different guys, different types of guys, and all of them are into her. So, and she ain't got no drama. She ain't got no beef.
Okay, so wait a minute now. Hold on. Wait a minute. All right, let's back it. Hold on. Sorry. I'm just getting to the thing.
I know.
So, all right. Let me see. Bello said that he gave her an A for effort on the oxtail. He said that they weren't real Jamaican oxtails. Yes, they weren't real Jamaican oxtails because they were kind of pink or whatever, but she still get the E for effort and it still costs money. He thinks they are locked in, so he was feeling a way about her being with the other guy's face. Feel you, but it's still the process. LOL, Jamaicans don't play about oxtail, you done know. She playing chess with the entire show. Yes. Dominique said that Devin was also giving her money. So Devin is the bag. Let's find out. Somebody give me Devin number. As a member of the Caribbean community, I can confirm that she likes Bella for whatever reason. She is smooth with it. Dominique is a boss and knows how to conduct herself with dignity. Got it. All right. When y'all going to read the comments, the conversations in the That's the girlfriend. That's the girlfriend time. Right. Feisty.
Yeah.
Is that Noah? All right, caught up. All right, now we back. Where we at now?
I think we had Shannon and Devin. That was quick though. There wasn't really much there.
Okay. I'm trying to think. I like her. I'm trying to think who I like her with. Was it Devin? It might have been. Maybe I got to see the picture.
Yeah, I'll get there. Here's some more shots.
Who is that?
Lauren and Ed.
They look kind of cozy, don't they?
What?
You know, he's pressing that thing hard.
I pointed out earlier. I'm like, oh, he's all up on it.
What? We got Steve with the grip.
I like Steve. He doesn't say too much, doesn't do too much, but I like him.
Yeah, he cool. He cool. Yeah, this was the Shannon and Devin talk about his chest out. I don't think it was a lot there, but I think it was some good interaction. They talked about going out together, working out together. That's a big step.
Were these the two that were at the table last time where they said something about a nerd talk or something?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Those two. Then I like them.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. It might be something here. I think she got this. She was the one I said that her little inner freak be jumping out sometimes. She got a way to make it do feel like she vulnerable, but she not. It's hard to explain. It kind of pulls you in the way she be acting all innocent, but then you see a little tiny twinge of freak in her, and it make you pursue it.
You crazy. I don't think her
I'm
innocent is
just
an act
saying,
though.
Where'd you
huh?
carry that mic around? I don't know.
I don't think her innocent is an act though. I think she probably got both parts of her, which you should be like that.
Yeah, and they said on Dr. Bryant's, who was it? Dr. Bryant and Uncle Shannon Sharp said the smarter the woman, the freakier she is.
Okay.
And then his follow-up question was, how many degrees you got? She said 6.
So she know firsthand.
hey, hey, hey.
I'm not gonna say nothing because I do like the doctor, but she's still single. So let's move along.
Boom.
Damn. Okay.
I'm just saying, like
Yeah.
I hate
They're all single. They're all single, right?
right. I'm not talking about the girl on the show. I'm talking about the one that you said was talking to Shannon. Right. All I'm just saying is that I hate that thing where it's like, oh, is this, is that, and all of the signs is this, and all of the signs is that. I just come on now. Like, let's just get everybody to just realize that we all been programmed, we've all been hoodwinked, and it's just time to sort our shit out. We really need to go back to some old school shit, talking back on the phone and shit like that, and get it together. But I digress. But I do like those two together. The only thing, they giving me a good vibe on the show. I just don't know how it would be outside the show. Like I feel like even if she might have a little freak in her, I feel like her communication, like she might just be too quiet and too reserved. And then when you got two quiet people together, it's like, I don't really know. So I don't know how long it will go after the show.
Okay.
I don't know. They both seem kind of quirky. So they might have a lot in common. Kind of really bounce off of each other.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
But now with Devin sending everybody money, I ain't gonna lie, that's a red flag to me. How you on the show and you send like, what you come on, boy? Are we paying to play? Like I like it, don't get me wrong, like, but I just think as far as the show is concerned, that should be a no.
I mean, if you got it, it doesn't mean nothing to him. Why not?
Because I just feel like it's almost like, what are you paying for their vote or like whatever? Just wait to the end.
She might not make it to the end. You see that first episode?
Maybe he's just a nice guy. Maybe it's not.
They
Maybe he
call
don't
those they
understand the
call those
repercussion.
simps. They call those simps in Philly.
So guys can't be nice and help somebody
You
out. They need a
you
massage.
can be nice, but he helping everybody. He paying everybody from what they saying.
Investments. That boy's investing.
Right. So
Minor investment.
paying for the
Ain't
vote.
nothing but dinner.
Minor investment. It's not even an hour. May not be an hour worth of time to him. Like other people may think it's a bag, but
they don't know what a bag is.
Then if that's the case, then that means
never seen a bag.
if that's the case, then that means his whole dating life has been tricking. What are you talking about? Why wouldn't it be? Because if he
He
got
in this
it,
situation right here. He in this situation, so you got to take advantage of it.
but see, that's the funny thing about it. Even if you was giving chicks money before, when you get in this situation, you should stop. You don't just continue to give everybody that's in the same situation. They talk together every week. Tommy pulls them all in the same room. So you think that's not going to come up like, oh, he sent me this, he sent me that, he sent me this, he sent me that. Like, what are we talking about here?
So the one that got the most,
he's just supporting. Maybe he's just supporting black business.
You know
All
what?
them entrepreneurs, they all got side hustles.
You know what? You know, it's hard out here for a pimp. Yeah.
I'm trying to get it. My
Oh
man
man.
Bello say he getting the house. What you need? You need a business? What you need a building, man? I can do that.
Oh
Shoot.
man. Where we at right now? I'd be messing it up. We had so Ashanti and Vince talk. That was nothing. But then we got to Christina and Vince. And this is one of the few
It's not
times where
his name not Vince.
no, this was I'm sorry, this is Ashanti and Steve. But I think it could be something here, man. They seem like they would be compatible.
I would see them more than her and Darius. This is like more
No,
believable to me.
this ain't Ashley. That's Ashanti. Oh, but you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. This is quick, and he seemed to like really like her too, like because he don't know how to act around her. You
They
know.
said that clearly he used the number. I'm assuming.
Yeah,
He used the number.
he get the number. So I'm like, sometimes you wonder if dude's been around baddies before. You know, maybe it's that. Maybe he was preoccupied. We don't know. Maybe he saw something else. Maybe he didn't think it was an option. You know, I didn't get numbers right away.
Don't let me start on you.
I didn't get numbers right away.
Because they put your pool scene to the end.
My what?
I'm just talking shit.
Oh,
That's what your
yeah.
pool scene.
The ones I wanted, I did. Let me stop. Yeah, but I took my time, so I understand. But this conversation with Vince and Christina, I actually have the clip if y'all want to hear the whole clip.
Sure, amuse us.
Nah, we'll skip it.
No. I'm serious. Play it, because I remember I told you I'm kind of rusty on that. I don't really remember. So go ahead.
Okay.
It's you and I. Come on, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's get some new energy.
Okay.
I'd like for us to figure out where, more about each other so that we can understand who we are.
So, to be clear, I want to first ask what
No,
turned the
not
interview
her.
stale.
Because I'm not a fake person. And the reason why I felt different is because a friend of mine is being called a bitch. You using the B word, you're in a setting to find love with all
Not
these
her.
beautiful, talented, hardworking women. That's crazy. Oh, you calling bitches? Whoa. Who? You ready to love?
Her, I thought it was the other
Like,
girl.
wow.
First of all, I have apologized to her because it's not fair for her to feel that way. Second of all, for you to not even ask me about it and then just go feel a type of way, that's unfair. If I heard something about you, I'm gonna respect you. And if anything is said that I think that was disrespectful, before I come at you or judge you, I'm just gonna ask you.
It sounds ironic coming off of me disrespecting someone that I'm talking about respect. But Christina's very disrespectful.
You made a judgment point on without talking to me.
No, I didn't make a judgment.
If you were, because when you come up and you don't speak to me like you speak to everybody else,
Well, let me help you understand something. I'm not gonna treat every man the same because I'm interested in some man. The 3 men that I was interested in, and I mentioned my needs, they gonna make sure I'm okay in every scenario.
Because they bought you the spa massage?
No, massage. I felt like Vince needed to confirm for himself that I was not interested in the way that I am not. I didn't ask for. Well,
You didn't ask them for anything?
No, I didn't. I applied what I needed.
And they gave it to you?
Because.
And that makes you seem like it makes you really happy.
Let me have you understand something.
Okay.
Baby, if you do right, baby, you might get me.
My question is that when do you expect this to happen? Immediately?
Let me tell you something. When you got connections, you can know somebody for 2 days, and baby, I want to lick your neck.
Okay.
Christina, I don't think you're looking for love. We see what you're ready for. Like, we can understand what you're ready for. All you're trying to do is get paid.
If I say I'm struggling with anything, my man should be wanting and willing as a provider. And I know that this may not resonate with you, but from my example, from my father, anything my mama needs, she get, baby. And if you can't take care of me as well as my daddy take care of my mama for 39 years, I don't want it.
But what you're saying is that we just don't connect.
We might not be compatible.
I appreciate you. I do.
For real?
I do.
I'm glad we had this conversation.
Thank you.
I'm so mad you played that. I was not talking about her. I can't stand that girl. I told you not, I was over her. I got the names confused. I did not mean her.
Yo, she's hilarious, bro. I
Yeah.
thoroughly enjoy it. Thoroughly enjoy it.
At least y'all amused by it.
What's
39
funny
years.
is like I get what she trying to say. You know what I mean? Like I get what she trying to say, but it's just not coming off. Like it's not coming off well. Like
You
I
know
can't
why?
even really defend it no more.
It's the
You know?
delivery.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
I hear the
because it's
message, but the delivery isn't working.
because it's stupid. It's like you saying it's like, let's see. Let me see how I could put this. It's like I don't want to mess it up, but it's like you got a car that's like a Hyundai, right? And it's telling you to treat it like it's a Tesla or a Bentley or a Maybach. You know what I mean? Because you don't see this body shining like I'm shining like the rest of the cars. You should see me. You don't see me because I'm exotic because I'm a Hyundai. Like, come on, girl. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. That was
yeah.
torture. Did you hear me yelling through? I was trying to get you to take it off.
A little bit, but I can't pause it. If I was to start, I have to start it all over again.
Hmm.
Like I kind of understand, and I have these conversations with women sometimes, and sometimes I gotta let them know, like, yes, you do deserve to be loved and taken care of, treated nicely, spoiled, and all that. But do you deserve that from me? You know, right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's things that we can do, but you're not gonna make me do it or force me to do it or pressure me to do it to prove that I like you. For your for your own personal security to know that I like you. Look, I'm telling you, I like you. You know what I mean?
Confused.
But if this is how you measure how much I like you, I don't know. Maybe I may not be the one.
I mean,
See,
if she used to it, right, she don't want to waste her time because she can be with somebody that keeps saying, "Oh yeah, I got you." Once I feel like we're really there, I'm gonna pay for this, so I'm willing to do that, and then they never get there. Where somebody that's doing it up front, maybe she's more like that's just that's how she interprets love and
Yeah,
all those kind of
like
but
things.
see, the thing about that though, right, is that if you are used to it, then it just comes. You don't have to keep pulling at it and begging for it. It just comes. It's automatic because the person, like, first of all, they tell you like attracts like. You already in that mode. You already in that field. So you can't go just because these people now are here. All it could be is your person is not there because they did not do anything for you, right? And that's the real thing, right? People feel like if you can tell a guy, hey, I want this, that, and the other, and then measure your worth off of you begging, that still means no worth. You know what I'm saying? Because he has to actually want to see you and invest in you, and that be in him, from him, you understand, without any pressure. Then that's where you will get the validation from, like, oh, he really is serious. He really X, Y, and Z. It's nothing if you begging. Shit, Devin probably was like, you know what? The government is shut down. Let me go ahead and feed these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, sheesh.
yeah, I mean, I get it. And I don't mind taking care of my person and spoiling my person, but I have a vetting process too. I have a pace myself, and we may not be at the same pace. Yeah, that's a tough one because it's almost like I get what she's trying to say. I would want my daughter to be that confident, and I would want my daughter to express, the things that she was able to see in her parents and her father. But I think we would discuss the approach to it all.
I mean, I can't speak on her parents, but we don't know how her
Yeah,
dad started off to get to
yeah.
those years. You know what I mean? Was he doing it up front, or did he fall in love with her and then start doing that? But either way, a closed mouth don't get fed. So yeah, I don't want you asking for it, but at the same time, if she don't say nothing, he's not gonna know. So there's two
No,
sides to it.
no. At the same time, you're not gonna know what.
That she might need it, or she might want it, or that's how she interprets love.
So let me ask
So
you
if it,
something.
It could be.
So hold on here. So you mean to tell me you don't think every woman wants that, even if she don't
no,
ask for it?
heck no. Some actually get irritated by it. Like they don't want nothing from you. Like I'm good. Like don't try to disrespect and give me anything. But that's a rare case. But it does happen. But I hear what you're saying though. I hear what you're saying. They rather get it, of course.
If the one who gets upset by you giving her something, you should leave her alone right away. She needed there. I like no, I'm dead serious. Like let me tell you, I could school y'all on so much stuff. Like I lied to you not. The one who is like, I got it, I'm this, I'm that is hyper independence. You need to leave her alone right away. Bye girl, go somewhere else because you just want to cause headaches. It just will always be a constant fight. You know what I mean? But you do what you want to do. You're a bachelor, but I'm just letting you know that is a red flag. To
I
you,
hear-
you might look at it like, oh, it's a good thing because, oh, she rare. Nah, she ain't rare. She one of the crazier ones. Every woman wants to be wined and dined. Every woman wants to go to the nice place. Every woman gonna want to be the one where, oh, he sent me this, he gave me flowers, he did this. Everybody wants that, even if not for nothing, still just for the bragging rights to make it seem like she's that special, you know? So the ones that don't want it, God bless you. She might propose to you.
got my notes. Appreciate that. I'll make sure. Watch out for those red flags.
Damn, I thought we was cool.
Who? The ones that tell you that they don't
I,
want it?
I thought no, I thought we was cool.
You are sounding like a trick right now. You are sounding like a OnlyFans payer. Oh, so I don't gotta pay for OnlyFans.
Where we at right now?
Sorry, you
Ashanti,
pay for OnlyFans?
I'm not even gonna.
I was gonna create an
We're in the
AI to
same
put
boat.
on
Yeah.
OnlyFans. I'm just trying to say. So
You
hold on.
can't you can't create AI for OnlyFans
Why they stopped it?
because it's gotta be a real person.
Who said that?
You could do it on Pornhub, not OnlyFans.
Oh,
In case y'all were wondering, Pornhub is your shameless plug.
wait, Pornhub.
Yeah,
That's a video joint though. And OnlyFans is just pictures, right?
but you can't impersonate a real person for money
Oh,
on OnlyFans.
got you. Solid. So that means you are a OnlyFans payer then.
No, but I'm well adept with AI and computers and
Got you.
code.
Fernando, your mic is off. Are you a OnlyFans payer?
No, I am not a OnlyFans payer, but
Okay.
thank you for asking.
All right, where we at?
I
I'm
mean, come
ready.
We
on now.
are.
Like, what time out? Me? Come on. Appreciate it though.
I mean, I don't know. I was just asking. I didn't think either one of you, to be honest. But, hey, just gotta ask. Sometimes you might be like, you know what, let me find a woman that don't talk. Just the pictures. Like, you just look at the pictures and you don't talk. Like, you know how they always be like, women, they'll never be quiet, this and that. So maybe you might look at it like, you know what? I want to see a little something, something, but I don't want to talk. That's what I was thinking.
I'd rather hear him. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's
Oh,
way
okay.
better when you can hear it.
Oh, I don't judge. This is a safe place.
You said the vault. You said the vault. What happened? Okay.
What's up? Where we at now? What's up with it? I'm really
I
ready to
think
talk
we're
about.
at we're almost there. I think we're at Ashante and Darius. And I think he was talking about SR, semen retention. And that did get my attention.
I remember we talked about it
Yeah.
when I was in Spain when we had the
Multiple,
conversation.
multiple times, right? Now that's something I can talk about. I am willing to talk about. But me paying for OnlyFans? Okay.
Somebody still talking about that?
We're still talking about that.
Somebody brought that up again?
Yeah. So we just had a few conversations with who was we? It was before the Nicole and Devin conversation. I'm just trying to find it. Maybe it was quick, but I did want to bring that up. That Darius did mention SR semen retention for all the guys that may be listening. Look it up. Do your research. SR is really helpful. I made it to 97 days, so it
What's
does work.
helpful? What's helpful?
It is a real thing.
What does it help with?
Semen retention. Basically, it boosts your confidence. If you can, so one of the final things for a guy is to learn to be able to control his urges and control his thing. So if you practice semen retention, then you find other ways to be confident. Basically, it's just you not wasting your seed because that is your source of energy, testosterone, focus, strength, all that. Your voice will get deeper. Women will notice subconsciously, and it does make a difference. It's a real thing.
Okay. Bello need to try it. I just think he's too big for his voice to be so small. So if it's gonna make your voice deeper, no disrespect. I just I just see it and I just expected like, and it was just like, yeah.
What you call it? Nicole, who was it? Nicole asked Devin if he was a boobs or a butt guy.
Ew.
I like that. I like that.
Why?
I don't know.
You don't know why you like
Something
it?
about it. Huh?
You like the fact that she did it, or
She
you
just
just
straight
like?
up brought it up.
I
I
think.
wasn't expecting that from her. And she on camera. But she said she got both, so you're good.
I think it was stupid. I didn't even hear it, but I think that's a stupid thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool, unexpected, because she's so innocent. For her to do that, try to freak something.
Right, that's what I'm saying for her. But I mean, overall, like people ask it, and I feel like that's like, I don't know. I guess that's one of them things, like when you're trying to figure out if a guy really like you or not. So you want to see like, well, what attracted you, or what you attracted to, or do I even have what you like, or whatever. Like I'm not asking you that. If I ain't got what you like, move around.
Yeah, it feels like the start of a puzzle. And it makes you feel like you gotta think about your answer.
So now, if he say boobs and you got small boobs, now you gonna feel insecure the whole relationship. Every time a girl with big boobs walk by, you gonna be like looking at his eyes to see if he watching her. Like, come on, sis.
But she said she got both, so she good. She ain't worried.
No, I wasn't talking about her. I'm talking
No,
about
no, I get what you're saying.
yeah.
I get what you're saying. I'm neither, by the way. I'm a ham bone man.
What the hell is that? What the hell is that? What is that?
A ham. Like I like a nice
The
ham.
thigh? What's
No,
that?
it's the side profile from the lower back to the knees. The side profile.
So like I call it like the P, like it looked like
I
the
call it
bubble.
a ham. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It could be that.
Okay,
It could be that.
got you.
It shows to me it's like a sign of how healthy you are, and
Yeah,
how fit you are.
that's when you could tell them BBLs, baby. I'm telling you. I ain't gonna lie. I seen one girl from the side. Her BBL was so bad. Like it was like
Yeah.
it was so bad. But you know what? When you stood behind her though, it looked
Uh,
better. But from the side, it was horrible. I was like, oh my goodness.
yeah. Yeah. Darius and Ashley. I actually recorded that conversation too. If y'all wanna hear it.
This was a
Yes.
good one.
No. Yes.
Gotta ask Lex. Let's be yelling. So I gotta make sure she cool with it.
It's just the Christina thing, man. It be
I
under
don't
my
want a regular woman. I want an extraordinary.
My bad, Lex. I didn't mean to cut you off. You ready?
Yep.
I don't want a regular woman. I want an extraordinary woman. Like myself, I'm extraordinary. I'm not no regular dude.
But how do you know like this is the one? Because
It's how you feel when you're around them. It's that flutter in your heart. When they talk to you, they talking to your soul. You can't replace that feeling, baby. It's deep.
have you had that feeling before?
I'm having that feeling now.
My connection with Ashley, I mean, it's growing day by day. Man, we have beautiful conversations, man. We understand each other. I mean, we be on the phone for 4 hours, back to back, falling asleep like kids, waking up, everything.
This is something phenomenal. And,
Okay. I was just picking your brain a little bit.
But I want to pick yours, though. I want to know how you feel.
I mean, sometimes I can have a wall up.
Okay.
Because when guys see me, they say certain stuff, but they don't never hold up to what they say.
Well, I'm coming with the sludge hammer. That wall coming down. Real.
I'll take your word for it.
Look, lock it up, throw away the key. Let's go.
Darius does have a big heart under all that fur. He gives off this macho man, strong exterior when really he's very loving. But I do think that he is a little too friendly with the other women, and I come second to nobody.
It is getting a little closer towards the end, and you do still have to make connections, but I still need to know, like, because I don't like being played with.
I'm never going to play with you. So when I come to you, I'm coming genuine. And I'm going to say this, we're still in the process of learning each other in a lot of different ways. There's a lot of layers to us. But I'm going to say from what I know, I'll take that ball and roll it right now. Seriously. We're going to strike every time, because you ain't missed yet with me.
Okay. Well, I can let you have your little talks, but they can't be mad if I just pull you away. I'm serious, though. That's the whole thing. You think I'm playing?
I'm gonna let you have your little talks too, then. You ain't making little rounds as you know. Ladies must
Okay, so we locked in.
We locked in, baby.
Okay.
We locked in. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like my connection got deeper with Ashley. We sat down and we gazed in each other's eyes, and man, I swear, we was locked in. It was a different vibe and feeling that I had.
Okay, no, we gotta do it for real.
Right there.
We gotta kiss.
All right. Yeah, we in there. Just like that. I like that.
You can go first, Lex.
Me?
Mhm.
Like I said, I like those two together. I do see the insecurity that you were talking about. I see where it could look insecure. I just feel like they probably got a whole lot of energy behind the camera, and then on the camera, he's spreading himself kind of thin, and he not really making her feel special. And she's still young, so she's still impressionable. But I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't know. To me, I ain't gonna lie. It say he's 40, but it's giving me older. I don't know if that's just a Detroit thing or whatever, but he's just giving me an older guy. He's giving me worldly. Like, it seemed like he just liked people and just like, I don't even know if I could see him being locked down, to be honest with you. But if anybody, as far as a match for him right now, I think it would be her. He was leaning with Lauren, but I think it's her, But yeah, they cool to me. I did see the insecurity though. I ain't with all that begging, but she young, so I give her a pass. One thing I could say though, right? I seen most of them in person. They are so little. Okay? Like little. I don't even know 5'4" or some shit. I don't know. They just all little. I'm like, where is the ladies at? I couldn't tell who was in the cast and who wasn't. They just little. They look bigger on
Yeah, I was
TV.
gonna ask you that. I was gonna ask you, was you wearing heels that night?
I did have on heels. I'm 5'8", and I did have on heels, but they still little. They still itty bitty. Even like the one Janet, like there's a picture, like her arms are really skinny. Like I don't even know. Like they just little. I'm just like, damn. Like I don't even think any of them passed 5'5", to be honest. I mean, besides who's really tall, but most of them is all short. Ashanti, Ashley, Shannon. I think even Donnah is really short too. But I think I wanted to ask, does reality TV use a different type of camera than regular shows?
Well, I think they're just shooting at a different frame rate,
Okay.
and we're seeing it at a different frame rate.
Okay. Because a lot of times people look different on TV than they did in person.
Yeah, 'cause one's cinematic and one's supposed to be like realistic. That's why it's different
Yeah, I think
quality.
they shoot it at 60, but we watch it at 30, so it looks different.
Okay. I know something was going on because even the guy named Vincent looked really, I don't think he looked that attractive on TV, but in person he wasn't a bad looking guy.
Yeah, yeah. I saw there was a comment that I had put up about him sounding like he's on Martin. That's all I that's all I could think about when I was watching the scene.
Mhm.
Oh man. All right. So good luck to them. It did look like he did shade her a little bit when she went in. Looked like she did go in for the kiss.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you could play that back in slow mo or
He
something.
did. Okay. Let me
Because
see.
I couldn't tell if she
She
was trying to
went
kiss
for the
him,
kiss.
huh?
I think she definitely went in for the kiss twice.
But the thing about it is though, he seemed like he was leaning towards kissing her because at first he didn't kiss his hand. He just did.
I think he kissed his hand twice.
Yeah, let's see. Can we do it in slow mo?
He kissed her hand the first time, and then they kissed each other's hand. I mean, they kissed their own hand the second time.
So right there, it looked like he was trying to kiss her.
No, because she said, "Oh no."
But then
Yeah,
what was he kissing though? Because he passed his hand. Look at his
he
hand is on
went
the
to kiss
outside.
her hand. It looks like
Her
he's
hand.
kissing her
Okay.
hand. Yeah, he kissed her hand, and then they kissed I think they kissed their own hand the second time.
That boy smart.
And
That's a smart
But,
guy right there, boy. That boy player.
but you know what though? He really did set her up because his hand really was out the frame. So he didn't even look like he was trying to kiss his hand, like kissing her, and she probably didn't know, but his hand really was out the way. Like I'm trying to kiss. So I don't
Then he
know.
would have just kissed her, or he would have called her back to be like, "Nah, let's do this for real."
I think it'd be a thing that they don't be wanting to kiss in public. I don't know. Don't forget to click
He
on the
locked
like.
in. He just said he'll throw the ball in. What did he say? He throw the whole ball in right now. Right?
Okay.
That's what he said, right?
Yeah.
Going by Grace say you're supposed to kiss your own hand. That's what threw her off, I think. Okay.
Yeah.
Yikes. Oh my goodness, intimate. The internet is ruled by short men. What does that mean? What does that mean? The internet is ruled by short men. I wasn't talking about the men being short. I was talking about the women being short.
Yeah.
40 my ass. That's an old looking 40. Yeah. What do they wear? But you know what? I had a comment the other day that was like, whatever your age is in Detroit, they say you older than what your age is in Detroit. Is anybody from Detroit in the comments? Because I heard that. Like it was like you, and we kind of say that in Jamaica too. Like a 13-year-old Jamaican is like an 18, 19-year-old American boy. You know what I'm saying? Like just because of the things that you have to go through in life and what you endure and stuff. So it make you a little bit more mature than your time. And I heard somebody say that about Detroit. So I want to hear if that's true, what they think. These folks never want to give you a real age, just give them 40-ish. Yeah, so I don't know. So you think that what you think was supposed to happen with that kiss?
I thought that she was going to kiss him. Maybe she didn't know that you're supposed to kiss your own hand.
She
And
did know
because
because she the one.
Exactly.
huh?
I think she went in for a kiss, but then realized supposed to kiss her own hand instead. So she just kind of made a mistake.
Yeah.
Nah, she the one who said though at the end, she was like, let's do it right. Like she was like, let's do it right. So she know you're supposed to kiss your hand, but I think what she saw was his hand was out the frame. So if your hand is out the frame, what else you gonna kiss? I'm not gonna think you gonna kiss my hand. I think you gonna kiss me. Am I wrong? Am I tripping? Like you
No,
didn't see
I
his
saw that.
hand?
I saw that. He turned to the side. He you know what I mean, like, "Yep, out of here."
Yeah, it looked like, let me see. It looked like he went for her hand at first. Yeah. So maybe he didn't think they was going to lock lips. He was just going to be slick with, okay, so maybe that's what it was. Maybe he was trying to be smooth and he was going to kiss her hand, you know? So then they would have both ended up kissing her hand, but then she was like, she just seen it and was like, oh no, we going to kiss. I don't know. But okay. You holding something, Fernando? What you got?
No, I mean, eh, we don't know what the intentions were, so I can't really say too much. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
I didn't even know you were supposed to kiss your own hand.
I've seen that
So
before. I have seen that, so that's why I kind of understood what happened.
I
But I
think,
feel like she was trying to go in for a kiss, though. I feel like the way she leaned in, she was trying to get some lips, and she didn't get it.
all right, wait, one more time. Let's watch his hand. Is this the first one or the second one?
that's the first one.
All right, look at his hand. It ain't even nowhere near his mouth to kiss his own hand. See? Look. He was pulling her in. And then she went for her hand and then she moved to his lips. He pulled her all the way in. Look where his hand is at. They not even in the center of the table anymore.
But she went for her hand first. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she did go for
He
her.
was going for the kiss and she went for the hand.
Right. Yeah, he look where his hand is. Look how far back his hand is going.
So he like, damn.
You know what I think happened? I'm gonna tell you what I
That he
So
went for the
she,
kiss. And
yes.
then maybe he realized that she wasn't trying to kiss him. So now he like, ah, shit, damn.
Nah,
and,
you know what I
and he was
think?
supposed to kiss his own hand instead of kissing her hand. So he
No,
kind
he went to,
He ain't
it was
trying
a
to kiss his
kiss.
hand.
of right, but he had to because she kissed it in front of, like she kissed it first, and he kissed it second because he tried to go in for the kiss and she didn't give it to him because she did the right thing by kissing her own hand.
Right, but I'm gonna tell you what I think what happened. I think he was trying to be smooth with it and bring her in. The only thing is it made her have to get up over the table too much. And I think that's where he like, oh, now they gonna know we kissing. And that's where it got messed up. Like, oh, she doing too much. Am I wrong? Am I reading it wrong? It was her whole body was over the table by the time he pulled her over. Cause he didn't even budge. When he went in, he should have pulled her. He should have went in some, but he didn't. He leaned back. I'm thinking that he thought that he was going to accomplish the kiss without it being so noticeable. I don't know. I could be tripping out. Somebody said she
You're
went
right.
in for a kiss and he curved it. We just watched it in slow motion. She didn't go in for it. He pulled her in. One more time, Ty. One more time, real quick.
One more time for the people in the back.
Yeah, and do it slow because I want y'all to notice how far his hand was. Let's see. They're going to start off in the center. Look at the center. I'm going to dictate this, y'all, for y'all because y'all tripping. Look.
You
All right, hands, look. Hands on. Right? All right. Now, look, his hand out the way. No way he was kissing his hand at all. Go ahead.
But then she kisses her own hand.
Mm-hmm. And then she like, oh, and she like, yeah, you know what I mean? Yep. So he didn't play her.
Okay.
He definitely curved. Y'all. I guess two things can be right at the same time somehow. Cut it out. Y'all just want these girls. Cut it out.
I think they showing their age difference right now. One person knew it, the other person didn't.
But she knew it because she ended up kissing her hand. I just think he thought it was going to be a smoother process.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was good. That was good. We got this Donnah and Eric talk. I think this was
Eric
man.
or Ed.
I mean, yeah, Donnah and Ed.
Mm-hmm. This, I ain't gonna lie, I started applauding after this. Ed became my favorite after that.
Yeah, I mean, the religion thing is tough, man. You know, they both standing firm. You can't blame them for that. You know, it is, to me, it is what it is when it comes to that. You know, I kind of resonate with Donnah because I'm spiritual. I'm more spiritual than religious. So I get it. And I would understand if I'm talking to someone that felt the way Ed felt. You know, if that's a deal breaker, that's a deal breaker. I get it. But I felt like this conversation was telling about Donna's future too.
Why? What you mean?
Because he was saying things like, you'll find your guy, you know, you'll find your guy. Like he not here, but you'll find your guy.
Oh, he exited that. I don't even know. She shouldn't even have talked to him, to be honest. And I understand that, you know, maybe the name atheist, because I wasn't realizing that they were calling her an atheist.
Mm-hmm.
But atheist sounds so bad. But I mean, to me, that spiritual thing, like, I ain't gonna say too much because you said you spiritual too. But you know, I'm just glad that Ed stood 10 toes down. He said, if it ain't about Jesus, it ain't about nothing. I ain't trying to hear none of that. You good, sis? Sit over there. You know what I mean? Why am I at the table? You know? Ed is ignorant. She never said atheist. He never said atheist either. So don't be talking about Ed ignorant. He didn't say atheist.
Yeah,
Other
he just
people.
said, if it's not Jesus.
Yeah, it was the other people when they started listening. You know how the rumors go around, this is and the other, talking about it or whatever, and then it came back atheists.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a phone call game. So everybody trying to pass the story along, and they kind of added a little spice to it. You know, how they interpret it. But
He
it's
is.
kind of messed up because but I think like for her, she doesn't have a problem either way. She cool. Like almost it don't matter to her. Like, as long as you're happy, I'm happy. You want to pray, go ahead and pray. But instead, you're taking it negative, and I feel like it's not fair. Like she ain't got no problems, and they try to talk to him and try to express herself, try to get him to understand, and he still, like I said, stay 10 toes. I get it, but it just like he wasn't even trying to accept, her approach where she was coming from.
Sorry, I was in the comments. Can you run a little back about that?
Which one?
At-
Fernando, what Fernando said.
No, just
Yeah.
basically, she does not have a problem with somebody's religion. So them taking it as atheists, them taking it in a negative way, I think they're misunderstanding her purpose and what she believes in. Like by her being spiritual, she's
Mhm.
willing to allow her spouse to follow whatever religion he wants to follow. She doesn't have a problem with it. But I think when
Yeah.
you take it as atheist, when you take it from everybody passing the story along, they're not understanding her perspective, where she's coming from, and why she feels that way.
Right. I'm just going to say that he stood on business. She should have stood on her business and moved around. There was no reason to revisit it because he had already made a decision. Now, she could have explained it to the person. Like if there was another person that she was interested in, she could have done that. But see, at the same time, I feel like a lot of times, like, let me see how I can explain this a short way. So a lot of times you have people that they'll say that they're a certain way. Like when she sat with Ed and she was like, "Oh, you could do whatever you want, whatever, however you want to raise the kids, this, that, and the other." You know what I'm saying? But nobody really wants to raise children that way because then, if a person is religious, a Christianity, then you can have the thing where, oh, let the child decide. Nobody wants to hear that because that's not a part of your belief system and your upbringing. You know what I mean? And I don't think that he disrespected her. I think that he just moved on along about his business. Now, where it came along that the word atheist came up, because I didn't even hear it. I don't even know, but I'm guessing it's just like the pillow talk thing with the B word, that it went around, and it could have been production throwing it out as well. Because reason why I say that is because it wasn't like he dissed her, because prior to them having a conversation, they had already danced on a dance floor together. He seemed like he was still being cordial. You know what I mean? He seems like a really nice guy. You know what I mean? And then after that, she pulled him to the side for a conversation, and he just like, well, it just is what it is. Where, as far as I'm concerned, it didn't even, you know what I mean? Like he didn't even pay any more attention to it. Like, yo, we doing this thing. Are you good over there? I'm good over here. That's where it is. And I just feel like a lot of times women just, you gotta just stand on it, you know? But let me
Is
run to
she?
these comments, huh?
She the
No,
first
no, I
girl
feel
I
you.
seen Ed around that Ed ain't touching. Like no pause, but like he ain't even close to her. Like he across the table the whole time, every date, other side of the table. He don't want to try to sit beside her or nothing. Nowhere close to her space. He don't rock with her. He don't like her. He
Right.
good, and I get it. I
And
understand it.
right. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something, to be honest with you, right? Before I even get into the comments, we had this same thing in Dallas. We had this same thing with Janelle and Morier. Morier was talking about he's spiritual, and then here come a psychic, a tarot reader, and all that stuff. Where they was like, "Oh hell nah, we ain't doing this." You know what I'm saying? So people really feel some type of way about it. When you say you choose spiritual, that means you entertain anything. So I'm sorry to say it, like it could definitely be that as well. Next thing, she doing tarot cards and psychics and crystals and all type of shit. She got crystals in her pocket and all that stuff. So you know what I mean? Like if he don't want to be involved, he don't gotta be involved. But let's see what the comments are saying, because they blowing up.
Yeah.
Because Ed told them, and the issue wasn't the difference. The issue was that he was saying it to the other men because that's what he stood on. And then to be honest with you, like it could be a thing too, right? Because what I got a very good sense of community from Detroit, right? And when I say that, like take for instance, like in Jamaica, predominantly everybody in Jamaica is Christian, right? You'll really hear a Jamaican say that they Muslim or something different. You might get Rasta, those are the dreads and stuff, or you want to get Christian. It's either one or the other. Now, mind you, you got one or two people that might fall through the cracks, but you don't really hear it like that. So let's say Detroit might be that way, where everybody is predominantly a Christian or Baptist or whatever that sense is. And then to hear somebody say now, like, oh, she says she's spiritual, they might equate spiritual with, I ain't gonna say atheist, but not really believing of God. You know what I mean? Because that's where it goes to. Spiritual to me mean you could play with anything. You saging out the crib, you doing all type of stuff that, most Christians don't really do it. So where did she say she was an atheist? I don't believe. And then believe in God, you could see the disappointment in her face. She could have said more. She probably was disappointed because what I think the disappointment was the fact that um she got disappointed because I think that it kind of made her seem less dateable. Like when you use the word atheist, it's such a strong word that it kind of like counted her out. So I think that's where the disappointment was from, that she probably is losing it.
I
You're
think
missing.
it. I think it was like, how did me saying I'm spiritual escalate to me being atheist, when it's clearly not what I said. And since you're the person I had this conversation with, if the atheist word came out, it started from you.
Right.
So let's clear this up.
All right, well, let's see. You're missing the point, Lex. He talked to Donna directly. She was very clear on what she was, and she never said she was an atheist. It had to have been him who conveyed she was an atheist. I really don't think it was him, but okay. I mean, I ain't gonna fight about it. I don't got a horse in this race either way.
Yeah.
Where did she say she was an atheist? Okay, that was the same thing. I'm just going back through because Ed told the men. The issue wasn't the difference. The issue was that he was saying it to the other men. They talk about it in the men's lounge. He probably didn't hear the entire conversation. And I agree. I think that it came from Ed, either by accident or intentionally. So why did another date bring it up? I'm guessing that means somebody brought it up. Oh, he was spreading untruths about her. The producers wanted conflict, but she handled it well. Okay, which is a problem with Ed. We can't confirm it as issue the other man. Okay, well we're gonna try and get to the bottom of that.
Yeah. It's gonna come out. Like I said, this religion, we could be that's a whole it could be a whole nother show.
I'm
You
just
know.
saying the thing about spirituality is that it is very open and loose to a person's definition.
But can we just say just because she's
Thank
spiritual,
you.
that don't mean she believe in like
Yeah.
wizardry and
Right. Like
all the demons random.
I'll
Like
just say for me, right? When I say I'm spiritual, I know something exists, but I may not know exactly what it is. Just because you are saying what it is, don't necessarily mean I have to believe you when other people are saying the exact same thing. So until that thing comes to me and lets me know, then I'm spiritual. Does that
Got
make
you.
sense?
I hear you. I just like
Maybe, yeah, maybe you have enough belief that it has already come to you and said what it is. And that thing may not have come to me just yet. You know,
yeah,
that's why your faith could be so strong.
I just respect Ed holding it down. Even though
Yeah,
she approached him, he didn't backtrack. He was just like he don't even think he even addressed anybody saying it. He was just like, listen, if it ain't like this, then that's like, whatever, and kept it moving. So that was good. I was surprised that they did not edit that out. That was a
mhm,
big thing.
mhm,
Because in dating, like I'm the same way too. Like, are you a Christian? You believe in God? You know what I'm saying? So that was a big thing for me to see that they didn't edit it out either way. I mean, I
mhm.
don't believe that she should have been called an atheist, but I mean, at the same time, he probably just said she don't believe in God, or she don't, it could have been something
Right.
like
If
that.
you
And
don't,
then,
if it ain't what it is, then this is what it is. Then
yeah, maybe.
I think I was just getting some shots right here of so this is her in his jacket. I did bring this up. I think what was it? Dallas Fort Worth. After the very first mix-up, we saw some of the ladies wearing the guys' jackets, and y'all told me that it was because it was just cold. It don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing.
You know what?
Hmm.
I mean, I do believe that it could be cold because I think a lot of them were wearing jackets for each
Uh-huh.
other. But at the same time, it's one of them things, right? Where it's like, to the men, it don't mean nothing. It's chivalrous. They giving you a jacket because you're cold. To
Shit.
the women, I think that it means something. But go ahead.
No, I think it's
Especially
reversed.
that
Like if I
fur.
see somebody I like wearing somebody else's jacket, that might be a deal breaker.
You know what? I'm gonna have to put you on the couch. We're gonna do a
That
special
might be a
episode where
deal
we
breaker.
put Ty on the
You
couch
need a
because
jacket, I got a jacket for you.
yeah, but you didn't offer it. You see me over here shivering and you didn't say
What's
nothing.
next?
You know what I'm
And
saying? Like I'm supposed to continue shivering until you decide if you may want to give me your jacket or not.
Now, the other side of that too, right? When I give you my jacket, now I'm cold. So I'm sacrificing for you. That's how much I like you. Okay. Like I'm willing to be cold for you. Know that.
I mean, I don't think men get as cold as women. A lot of women's stuff be like off the shoulder, you know what I mean? All of that stuff. But I feel what you're saying. But one
yeah,
thing I could tell you, cold or not cold, giving up the fur is a whole different thing than a suit jacket, baby. 'Cause, baby, you could spill ketchup on my fur. We gonna fight.
You gave her the fur.
You know what I'm saying?
Eating the food with the fur on.
Yep. They had the buffet thing with the fur. Like what? It's one of them things like you can wreck your car, but I ain't finna wreck it.
these are just some shots that I happen to catch. They may not mean nothing.
All
You
right,
know what I
let's
mean?
okay. What were they
Is
looking
that
at?
that is that Devin? Is that Devin with
I think they were
all
just
right.
about. I think Tommy was about to walk in or something.
You
Yeah.
know what I will say, and I like Lauren. I ain't gonna lie, I like Lauren, right? But to me, she just didn't give me nothing for this party. I think I expected a little more for her. Cause I seen it, I'm like, who was that? Like at first I didn't know who it was. It was like a little clip of just her like a
Mhm.
side view or something. I'm like, who was that?
I think
It
this
didn't
was
look like her, it just didn't give me nothing.
this was the start of the men's lounge.
Tommy looked
Um,
move.
I think with Lauren, maybe I'm just missing something. I just wish I would get more from her to kind of understand who she is and what she's about. I feel like they haven't given a lot of character development for her besides this B word situation, which kind of takes her in a different different light. But her as a character, her as a person, her likes, dislikes, how she is, I just haven't been getting just yet. I feel like
Right. I just felt like
I,
they
I,
were trying to keep her around or something.
you got it, Ty.
I think Lauren with the shits.
Okay.
I think she with the shits, and I don't think it was a dude there that she was particularly interested in. So she just going with the flow.
Hmm. Yeah, I think they
Okay,
just
I can see
keeping
that.
her eye candy.
Hmm. I think she just going because one, I feel like she's tall. I feel like she might be taller than all of the men.
Hmm. All she had
Yeah.
was turn around.
So we got they deliberate about who they feeling and who they not feeling. Donna and Christina came up for the reasons that we talked about already. Donna, um, what they say, she was too busy and not religious. And Christina about her expectations. And the men think money is her priority. Mm, mm, mm.
To be honest with you, I hope they eliminate both of them.
And it
Can I
ended on
say
a
this real quick though?
go ahead.
They gotta do better with the editing, bro, because the commercials always give it away. Like, why are
Yeah.
you showing the people that's up for elimination in future episodes? Like, y'all don't notice that?
I was looking for that. I was looking for that. I didn't see any of them.
So, I'm tell you when it happened. When Bello cussed at Vince and cussed Vince out at the table, they showed a girl reaction. If you can say
Donnah.
who it is, Donna's. Yeah.
Yeah, Donnah was in the room.
Like, what's wrong with
Yeah,
y'all?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's an easy catch.
Yeah.
But we don't know. We don't know when that took place, though.
It didn't happen
Oh,
already.
yeah,
So
yeah,
what's the
yeah, yeah, it
difference?
did. Because, yeah, we're going to get there. We're going to get there.
Oh, it's only Miss
We're
GoFundMe gets sent home. Yes, Fernando is sloppy. Yes, Donna was
gonna...
on the trailer. I was watching the comments closely. Yep, exactly. That's how I know it was Christina who got sent home. Well, I mean, if we had to pick between one, because they did say it was only one, it would have been her, but it would have been a cute little gotcha if they had sent both of them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts. I'd enjoy that'd been interesting. They both got sent home. That'd been a
mm-hmm.
good plot twist.
Yeah,
I did get the video of next week. Y'all ready?
Go
yeah.
ahead.
So we're going to definitely see what Fernando's talking about.
Next time on Ready to Love.
Please say your goodbyes. All right, this is the week to lay it all out, clear those skeletons from the closet.
You'll send the feet up.
It's like a Diddy pose.
What's really going on? Are you secretly married?
I have a 1-year-old daughter.
Really?
It just freaked me out a little bit.
I never thought I would be here, but I'm happy I am.
In that moment, I was anticipating and hoping for a kiss.
I done got lost in this moment.
Lost in love.
I went to therapy for 3 years. I'm tearing up because it's real.
I got you.
For him to listen to me and take heed on how I felt was really touching.
Going into this date with Ed, I felt all of the things.
I'm not doing this.
Wrong one, Fernando. My
Yeah,
bad.
it's doing. Yeah, okay.
That's the wrong one.
Yeah, it's doing the commercial like 30 minutes or so into the show. It's doing a commercial break before they go back to. But yeah.
It's Donna. I mean, it's Christina.
Mm.
And the writing's on the wall. I mean, 2 episodes in a row, she been, you know what I mean, kind of highlighted.
Yeah.
So.
I got a secret.
Ooh,
so one of the Detroit people dated one of the old season cast members before. I don't think she from Detroit knew that he was on the show. I can't say anything because I didn't get any permission yet to say anything, but I'm hoping, because I'm trying to drop it at the end of the season, you will not believe this connection. Like,
Okay. All right. I see you over there. You holding out too, huh? You holding out
they
too?
they was a real couple. I ain't talked to you in a minute.
Oh, that's true. My bad. So they've been dating. They was dating for real.
Yeah, it was a thing. You would not, but I'm like, what? I got the call like, what?
Let's try to understand, yo. It's like when they pick these people for these shows, they pick sometimes decent people. So even though you may not know them in the real world, it's not impossible for the connections that have happened outside of this, even before, just because they know people. They know they tend to pick people that are entertaining, that are smart, they got bread, whatever. And sometimes they cross paths.
Yes, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah. But this is it. They not even in the same state, baby. I'm like, wow, this is a story. I'm like, I need a picture. I need something to collaborate this. But
You try to find your receipts.
yeah, man.
All right, don't be wrong now. Don't be wrong.
That's what I'm saying. I like,
Yeah.
But when I drop it, I would need to, but I really think it's some legit stuff. But I'ma hold it.
When you say previous season, how previous?
Not Philly.
Before Philly.
Before Philly.
So a guy from Detroit.
No.
And a woman from
It's a girl from Detroit and a guy from a past season.
Before Philly.
Before Philly.
Okay. I think I got an idea. No, I don't have no clue. Okay. That's good stuff. We can't hear you,
But
Fernando.
we know, yeah. But we know how like we've been in town and ran into people in town, and we don't even know they come out here like that and be visiting. So
Right.
people be moving. These folks travel. You know what I'm saying? They just be in different cities just because. So
Right.
it can be very unexpected. People know each other.
Yes, it's a reliable source. The person themselves hit me up with it. So yep.
Okay.
Yeah. For real, I would love to do a Ready to Love behind the scenes after all this shit is over.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Cause y'all would not believe, but they not gonna give up them secrets. Look, Fernando done walked off the screen.
I don't do that part. I don't want no parts of it.
Cause baby. Man, all right, what we doing? We wrapping it up. Was you gonna play that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Say that one more time.
I thought you were gonna play the little thing about the guy telling him to shut up.
Yeah, I was trying to find it, but it's definitely Donnah. Because I think she was sitting next to Ashley.
Okay.
Yeah. But one, like how we were saying, Fernando, I wonder how that conversation even started. And what was Vince's response?
What
You
I don't
know?
like though, stop showing that effort. Stop showing that clip if you're not about to play it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, if it ain't this week, then stop showing it to me. Let me see it. You know what I mean, a week before it comes out.
yeah,
But I really want to know what Vincent said. But we know from these past episodes that he be saying some off the wall stuff sometimes, or he can become annoying. And so for him to say you need to shut the fuck up,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
You know what? Prior to this B word thing, if I was to look at anybody and think that they had a career going forward in like TV or whatever, I would have definitely had given it to Vince.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, I would have definitely had given it to Vince. Like I know a lot of people are aspiring stars and they want to do this and they want to do that, but I would have given that shit to Vince, 100%. I think his personality seems, cool and he can drop the jokes or whatever. I think he can be a little bit much, like when he kept saying sharp, sharp, sharp. I thought it was kind of funny because I think I would have did it too because it was just stupid to keep telling the grown adults to say sharp. But you know, so yeah, I'm really interested to see. But he did lose a couple of cool points off of that, even though I didn't hold it against him, but it was just like, I don't know. And to be honest with you, I'm trying to think. I didn't spend a whole lot of time, but to be honest with you, I really don't think I heard anybody really use the N-word over there either. You know what I mean? So there's that. So when I was kind of taken aback when I heard that, because I was like, what? Like, who the hell talks like that? And everybody seemed older. You know what I mean? Like, even though they the ages or whatever, they still kind of seem mature in their in how they carry themselves and stuff like that. So it really kind of did take me,
But
you
even
know,
like Ashley seems mature for 31. So I
right,
think they all carry kind of a mature way about them. And you gotta understand, Detroit, I mean, I don't know where they grew up at, but if it's like an inner city, sometimes we have things that we have to experience that's different than other people experience. So it kind of grows you up faster than most are used to.
right. Yeah. Somebody said they don't, what about Lauren and Connections? I got a feeling that we are going to see her connection soon and we will be confused. Um, I mean, I guess the only thing that could really come out that we would be confused or surprised about is if her and Ed get together.
I mean, it's not necessarily confused because we've seen it. They just didn't highlight it. But if you pay
Yeah, they
attention, you
didn't.
can see it.
Well, the reason why I say that is because remember she said the reason why I say confused is because she's taller than Ed. And then she was saying something like she like her men tall and she like this and the spin around and how she was acting. So that would be the only thing that'll be like, huh? Like,
Mm.
so all that shit you was talking in the beginning and now you with Ed, but I mean, stranger things has happened. So, hey, they may be
And
the
it's
same.
and it's Ed. All right, don't sleep on Ed.
I'm not sleeping on Ed. Ed is smooth. Ed does that Ray Charles rest thing. You know, he be holding on, he touching and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm with it. I ain't mad at it. And he looked really good at the watch party. He looked better at the watch party than he did on TV.
Yeah, I seen some clips, some podcast clips of them together.
Yeah.
Lauren and Ed.
All of them
Not
got a
saying it
podcast.
mean anything, but
Yeah, they all doing podcasts. It's crazy.
yes, sir. All right, so just making sure we addressed all the comments. We good, everybody? We good. We did a good, a quick 2 hours. We are definitely going to be back next Tuesday. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment as well. Let everyone know we're going to be here. You know, we're going to be here. Got some things in store too. Lex, you want to close out?
Hey y'all, it's your girl Lex Royal here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I think that's all I got for right now. You know, catch me in the group. It's been real. We appreciate you. You know, hope everybody is gonna have good holiday plans and blessings and blessings.
Fernando?
Fernando tried being savage. Just got back from Jacksonville. I had an amazing time out there. Got to see the Jacksonville Jaguars beat the Indianapolis Colts. But aside from that, check out my show, No Longer Me, on Patreon, as well as join us in St. Lucia, July 8th to the 13th, 2026. Hey, yo. I'm gonna keep it
Almost
short.
forgot about that. Yeah, that's going to be fun.
What?
That's going to be so fun.
They're on Carnival too, so we got the theme parties and everything. So how your outfits ready? It's gonna be yeah. Go ahead, Ty. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure. Tomorrow, I'm bringing back the mental health talks on Wednesdays. So my mental health journey. Be sure to like and subscribe. We can have a totally separate conversation on mental health. It's kind of going to be like a year wrap up, you know. So stay tuned for that. And you know, thanks for being there for me. Y'all have a great night. See y'all next Tuesday.
No, shout out PO, man. Y'all be safe
Yeah,
too.
PO.
Yeah,
hang in there, brother.
We miss you,
We
dog.
with you. Yeah.
Definitely.